Yes, I cast Identify Gate successfully.
Excellent. Please read me what it tells you.
It tells me where the gate goes, how to open it, and magic point cost, if any.
All right. 0 magic point cost. How to open it? It's open
It's
now.
open, yep.
And where it goes to currently unnamed zone.
That's helpful.
Well, yeah. It goes to a different zone entirely.
It goes to a new zone.
Yes. Possibly new tarot cards are awaiting you there.
Yeah, so, all right. It's...
Yeah, if you're not naming your zones, Logan.
Oh, I am. It's just, you know, I'm waiting for the dramatic reveal of the name before you get there.
Okay. Alex, it's a new zone with one we haven't been to. Doc's disappeared into it.
Hey, I just jump off the edge.
Give me a simple jump roll full not to hit McKay, unless you don't care, in which case, you know, give it a go.
I care, but if I don't get it, it'd be quite funny.
I'm giving you a card, by the way, for extreme bravery or stupidity, depending on, yeah. After you make the jump roll,
yes.
Excellent. Go ahead and give me an endurance roll.
Ooh.
Yes, this is whether you're conscious at the other end or not.
Nope.
It's all up to you then, McKay. The guys at the top can't really hear you. They're waiting for you to signal them as to what to do. Because it's a waterfall.
Yeah. I was going to yell to them. I'm assuming they're going to go back to the embassy.
Oh yeah.
So I told them it's a gate and we're going through it. So, so I'll go through it.
You pull out your kukri and cut the rope.
No. I'll step over. I'm not going to ruin them.
You're in like a swing seat right now.
Yeah. So I'll slip through it. And
all right, great. You go through and give me a
give
simple
you an endurance roll.
Yeah, see if you're the only person who can save them.
Endurance. Yay!
Oh my God, that worked out. All right, so you guys are now somewhere new. I'll do the tarot cards first to make Pete happy bunny. Let's see. Right. Chris would have normally had Temperance and the 5 of Swords. I swear to God, that man does anything he can to get out of sewers, jumping through gates, the whole 9 yards. Matt would have had the 4 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Pete would have had the 7 of Swords and 2 of Cups.
All right, then.
Okay.
Joshua, Alex.
And welcome to the new zone. I was curious if you guys would get here. I was excited when I found out about the sewer thing. And I even have pictures for you guys once you. So, well, once you're conscious again, I mean.
Alrighty. Doc.
Waterfall. Okay, jump through. Haha, fuck it.
Temperance.
Drag this. And right, reveal. Okay, there's the waterfall, Joshua McKay. That just gives you an idea of the scope of the fucking thing that you guys have jumped out of. McKay, give me a strength roll. Just one strength roll is fine.
Yep. And let me get back to my character. Strength roll. Minus 60 or a quarter.
You pick them both up like packages and haul them out of the water pool. And
we've all got strength bonuses now all of us have got strength bonuses in this group, so yeah.
Yes, no problem. You haul them out of there. The waterfall itself, the river, the waterfall comes off of like big fucking cliff that like it's 30 meters or so up. So you can see the top of here, but there is like a little bit of a shimmer field that people could easily mistake for the water from the waterfall. But since you just came through the gate, there's no need to try to fool you with no, it's the corona of the sun.
Seriously, what arseholes put gates in places like this?
Yeah, halfway down a waterfall like that.
Yeah,
To get back up, it's going to be a challenge.
Pete, if you want to give me a first aid roll for whichever one you'd like to try to wake up first.
Doc, because he's been here a bit longer, so he may have taken some water in.
He probably has. He likes it though. I'm glad you didn't hesitate too long.
Yeah, that was the thing. Crit on Doc.
Says Doc.
And fumble on Alex. So
Doc, you wake up and you see McKay choking the life out of Alex. Apparently,
I'm just pushing his head under the water a bit longer. He just needs.
Alex, give me an endurance roll at half as they're trying to kill you, and Doc is yelling, "Do it, do it!"
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Wow.
I got a no.
He just refuses to fucking die.
Negative 30 is the same as half.
Okay.
Yeah, he refuses to die. It's
does
annoying.
magic work here?
You're not sure yet.
I'm casting magic. Does it work here?
Oh, okay. Hold on, man. I'm not sure yet. Haha. Take that. Close up Sewers of Disappointment, which Chris will dive down a fucking waterfall just to get out of. And let's see. Magic and tech. Magic is hard here. Try a ×3.
Magic will by 3.
Mm-hmm.
Pain in the ass. Back and forth.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Slap.
Do you have the spell also, Pete? Because I was imagining
No,
both
I do
of
not.
you guys slapping.
If I did, I would have actually used that on. I would have just started casting that on him.
Yeah, but having both you and Fulton slapping the shit out of Kinley while he's just laying there with his head under the water is funny.
Ooh.
Nice.
Mm.
1, 2. Yes. It works.
Right. Right. Roll a d6 or d4 damage to yourself there of stun, Kinley, because somebody was doing something fucked up to you, and you seem to have a lot of water in your lungs, so you're coughing like
more.
Everybody take a card for.
Call me daddy, bitch.
You said daddy.
Right.
What the fuck? Skill card. Oh, nice.
Oh, I got a whole card.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Looking around here, there's a river. It's not super wide, but it is super fast that goes away from here. You're not sure where to, but it goes away from here. Your other option is attempting to scale up a rather fucking nasty cliff.
Could you put us back to the other page, please? So discard, or I'll just drop them somewhere on this, whichever.
Here, I'll uncover a dropping area here. There you go. It's down a bit.
Yeah, lovely.
That way, you're not going to cover up any of the pictures that.
Yeah.
See.
Excuse me.
When you find out where you are, you will cream in your jeans. Maybe.
If you say Middle Earth, I'm going to kick you in the twat. Imagine
Does it do?
I've had Gollum already in the campaign.
Yeah.
Kind of.
No, we found his island. We found the lake with the island in the middle of it. We just didn't bother going out to it.
Actually, somebody did, and stuff happened because of that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Does anybody want Do You Feel Lucky, which is double your crit range?
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll take it.
Lovely. There you go. Just discard something. I've got to just discard down.
Hey, Doc, have some magic points.
Now, when you discard cards, put them in the cleared area. It's down from the waterfall, all the way down. Just scroll down. You'll see a big cleared
Well,
area.
I would have got it anyway, so yeah, have 4 magic points. And Joshua don't have 4 magic points. Oh, it's a dog. What's going on?
Does
Favoritism.
anybody want fancy moves? Immediately upon completing successful martial arts roll, you may immediately take another full action.
I got
Actually,
really
no.
good.
I was gonna say for fucking Kinley, that'd be devastating. Two-handed sword, chop. Oh, martial arts sword, new two-handed sword, chop.
Yeah, it occurred to me that yes, it can be done twice.
Or for you, don't you have
Yeah,
martial arts knife?
Yeah, that's not huge, but yes.
Shit, that's
All
pretty.
right. Does anybody want it keeps going and going and going, which is spell may maintained or duration beyond 1 round?
Yeah.
I don't know if you got crap in your hand.
No, I
No.
feel really good.
That's all right. I'll toss it.
Hmm.
And then I will play What the Fuck skill card and add 10 to, I think I was working on my scuba.
Hmm. Chris loves scuba diving. Loves it.
Yeah, that's what I've been working on it.
He likes it best when he parachutes out of a plane and then ends up scuba diving immediately after. Just
My favorite.
and then when he emerges, he has to dog sled across until he can get to his Zeppelin.
What's my scuba
And then I
at?
start slapping bitches.
I'd love to have that kind of fucking obstacle course somewhere in the campaign. And people are like, so really difficult,
No,
long ass climb or easy walk along the river.
Guess we go for a walk along the riverbank for the moment.
Oh, Chris, give me an analyze magic, by the way, for something fun.
Got it.
Cool. You're pretty sure that gate you guys came through is one way.
Fuck.
So
Oh.
even though we can see it,
Yeah. Well, you because you know it's a gate and not just the water
okay.
reflect.
Yeah.
But yeah. But not that it would be easy to get back through the gate because you'd essentially have to learn to fly and go up the water. Or if you're a salmon, you could maybe do it, swimming up the waterfall thing.
Shut up.
That's when Alex Kinley pulled out his salmon disguise and began swimming in the waterfall. He said,
Sounding sexy.
yeah.
All right. Yes, we'll walk along the fast river.
No problem. Eventually, that comes into the swamp. There are several exits from the swamp. However, you guys see actually something interesting, and I'm going to be rolling here soon to see if it sees you, but let me show you a picture. There it is. Reveal. Frank. And sanity rolls. Not just a dinosaur, a two-headed dinosaur that lives in the swamp. The heads seem to be kind of arguing with each other, although they're not talking. They're doing like, I want to go graze over here. No, fuck you, I'm grazing over here type thing. This may help Max Pete out on his fucking dinosaur.
You might be right.
I think you've only got 2 points left. If you make it, it's 1 point toward dinosaurs. If you fail it, it's not.
I make it.
Damn.
So dinosaur goes to 11.
Let me see if it notices you guys. It does have 2 heads, but... And the chase is on. All right. It looks as though this thing is... It's big enough that one of the heads could probably pick you up and thrash you type thing. It's fucking huge. And it's seen you guys and is doing a rah, and it kind of is trundling toward you guys. It seems pretty fast in the water. A couple times it has to go out of the water a little bit, and it's much slower on land, but it's definitely, it's seen you guys and is coming toward you. Do you want to test your manhood against it, or would you like to run like bitches?
Let's run.
All right.
No problem. All I need then is a successful sprint roll from everybody. And if you make that, I will give you your options. But if one person fails it, they will get to test their mettle against it.
Well, I was going to say, all you have to do is outrun the other person.
Yes.
The old Cthulhu adage. Yep.
Go, Matty Matt. God damn. All right. You can always tell the experienced players. You guys run from it like it shows you guys like running alongside Jesse Owen, and he passes you a baton. You're like, yeah. All right. You guys.
Jesse Owen's going to be eaten by a dinosaur.
Oh, that's me. All right. Your choices from the swamp. Yes, it's a bubble map. It's always a bubble map. Are either you can head to the southern mountains, or the mist marsh, or the tar pit, or the jungle, or flatland.
Yeah.
Southern Mountains, mist marsh, tar.
I wouldn't call any of them safe, honestly.
Was the last one was jungle?
No, after jungle is flatland.
Sorry, flatland.
Mm-hmm.
So it was Southern Mountains, mist marsh, tar pits, jungle, flatland.
Correct.
Gents, any particular? Oh, can we see any smoke in the distance?
Not from here.
Okay.
I think we should go to the jungle. I hear they've got fun and games there, and everyone knows your name.
That's powerful.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a powerful recommendation.
Now, if we come across Lee Stack, I'm going to start wondering if we're in the cubicle jungle.
Well, where would you like to go?
I just got a clarity. We make our own match points now. Sorry.
All right. Choices, people.
Oh, I have a picture of part of the...
Choose something.
Flatland.
Where do you want to go? Flatland? All right.
Flatlands do sound safe-ish.
No problem. You guys head over to Flatland. At the Flatlands, it's pretty much a big barren thing. You're feeling very exposed. You could be seen for a ways. Your choices are, oh, look, it's the big fucking cliff that we came down. You could climb up that. Or you can walk along a super wide crevasse.
That sounds good.
In the distance, there seems to be some sort of stone bridge that's over the crevasse. Reveal! Bing! Picture.
I'm assuming those black dots aren't actually there. It's just to wipe out whatever was on that stone bridge previously.
Uh-huh.
Well, those are two black dots standing there chatting to each other.
Yep. The chasm itself ranges from 6 meters to 15 meters wide. It's over 50 meters, i.e. death, deep. There is a huge stone block resembling a land bridge. Seems to be the only way to the opposite side. Now, from here, you can either go to, well, Stone Bridge or scale up the fucking cliff. We want to go back through the waterfall ride. We didn't get kill Alex enough.
Yeah, it might actually be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Go back unless we want to go over the
Oh, there are
Bridge
many.
of Death.
Well, the Bridge of Death actually looks super sturdy.
That's why it's even more the Bridge of Death.
Yes.
It lures you into a full sense of security.
Yeah, that's true. Well, at its narrowest point, it might be possible if you were to strip down to your underwear, maybe make a fucking jump at like a quarter and ignore the stone bridge.
Oh,
But
across the crevice.
yeah, if you try to get one of the
When you're
narrower.
going there, stripping off your underwear, I'm like, what?
We could check to see just how stable that stone bridge is.
Sure.
And also, while we're going over there, is there anybody watching the stone bridge? Like, hey, who the fuck's coming over this thing?
Not at all. You guys head over to the stone bridge. Super sturdy. Pretty much all three of you could jump up and down on it for hours and no problem. You're not sure if you're trying to get a car across it, maybe, although that'd start to get into ass clenching territory.
Okay.
From there, you can either go across the crevasse or into the jungle.
Let's cross the crevasse.
You guys do so. From there, it either goes to northern mountains or to the bluffs.
Go to the bluffs.
You guys head over to the bluffs, and from the bluffs, you can either go to that place or there's some sort of weird temple thing, or you can go to, hold on, let me give you a picture here just to help out. Where is it?
Yeah, finally. Joshua, have 4 magic points.
Yay.
Ah,
Okay, so there was weird temple.
yep. Where the fuck is the picture?
I ate it.
God damn it. Hold on a minute. Let me. It's an important picture too. So, TW pics. Hey. Oh, is that it?
Pete, stop dismantling the room.
Pete's always smashing shit up. Okay.
I decided to have an extension put into this side of my property right now.
Or there seems to be this thing here in the distance. It's near the swamp pitcher. Some sort of maybe a old ruined city or something like that.
So there's the weird temple, or there's this, is it?
Or ruined city, yes. The ruined
Weird.
city, it seems to have like some stuff on the surface, but it's primarily 3 doors, left, right, and center.
Want to
Right,
check out the temple right quick and then go to the city?
Sounds good. Did
The
you find your picture of the temple in the end, or not?
Where?
You were looking for the picture of the temple. Did you find it?
No. Oh, there's another picture of the city also. A second. There it is. Reveal. There you go. The temple itself seems to have a half starburst symbol on it. Possibly they're advertising some sort of fruit chewy thing. And it seems to have been made by, and it's some distance from, I mean, you can still see both of them, but some distance from the ruined city thing. Yeah. Now, from you check out the temple, and it seems that the doors are all closed. They seem to be made out of stone, and they are resistant to opening.
So is that giant Sleestack head there?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Welcome to the cubicle jungle, it seems. You're having fucking flashbacks. McKay's like, from
Yes.
here, you can either go to a black pylon or to the city.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Do we possibly think that this might be Zog's zone?
Which zone?
Zog.
Zog.
Good question.
Well, you had a lot of flying dinosaurs, didn't you? Dinosaurs, so...
Well, unfortunately, the part that you guys saw through the Burlington Gate had a lot more jungle in it than here. So
yeah,
you'd have to...
jungles.
Well, yeah, but you didn't go to the jungle. You saw them in distance and said, nope, and went the other way. So, plus, could be deeper into the jungle. So,
Well, I mean, so I'm saying it could be...
I had done identify gate on the gate from Burlington to Zog's place.
yes.
So is it? Did I get the same zone thing?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Then yes, it is absolutely that zone. I call it Dino World or Land of Lost.
God damn.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, we're in Zog's home turf.
Shit.
Killing
You
Zog.
mean you didn't call it Jurassic Park?
No, I've got a whole different one for that. That's more of a theme ride. This is more of the what in the fuck is going on here? Why is this dinosaur biting me zone?
I'm gonna pop a charge on the thing.
On the
black
thing.
On my glasses, and I'm gonna look at the sword to see if there's any weird interaction going on with being in this zone with Zog and the sword.
Nice.
Take a card for that. Alex, is your sword in your dimensional pocket or is it on a cover? Then you cannot see it. Yeah.
Is that a sword in your pocket? Or?
Okay.
He is super.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I can get the magic points back, so I can whip it out if you want.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that if you whip it out, things could occur.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very good possibility.
Talk about a beacon.
I'll whip it out.
Are you going to whip it out despite what they're saying?
Whip it out.
Got it. Okay, he whips it on out. It's a sword.
Of course I fail it.
Awesome. So.
Right, I'll whip it back in.
Okay.
Hold on a second. I'm burning through charges on this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There we go.
I've got an assistant +5 if you want it. Just
make sure that I get it. Yeah, I'm going to use a +10.
All right. I'll play it at +5.
Mm-hmm.
You might give more information if you make it by lots.
Mm-hmm.
+5.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now I gotta check something else. Good news, it's not giving a beacon out. Well, I have to check here. Did you make it by good? I didn't see.
I have.
Fine. Okay. You pick up a new skill.
What doesn't that say by 60?
Shadow lore.
What the hell's going on there?
Okay.
Now, the sword, of course, is magical. Whole purpose, kill Zog. It's pretty much the key to lock, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
But the interesting part is the shadow lore thing. Give me a shadow lore roll.
So if I already have Shadow Lore, does it give me a check in Shadow Lore?
No, you've already got it? Roll.
Yeah, we got Shadow Lore. When we went to Amber, we got taught it by Fiona, I think.
Roll.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay. Fucker. His sword is not a pattern weapon. It's a shadow of a pattern weapon.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That makes sense.
But it's also keyed to kill Zog. But give me an evidence analysis roll, Fulton.
So that's why the general was able to cut it in half, because it's not the real weapon, it's just a shadow of it.
His sword may be keyed to kill Zog, who is a shadow of something else. So he's apparently supposed to use a shadow weapon to kill a shadow person, for whatever that gives you.
Prince of Chaos, maybe?
Quite possibly.
So the question is,
if it's a pattern weapon, even if it's a shadow of one.
Oh yeah, against the Zog thing, pretty much if he hits, he should be doing plenty of damage. Or maybe it's the only thing that can damage it. You're not sure.
Well, we've got to get it to him intact without his bloody general breaking in half. That was prophesized.
Mm-hmm.
So how she's managing to do that, I'm not sure.
Wielding lightsabers, probably.
No, if that's a shadow of a pattern sword, if she's using a hard chaos sword, it should.
You think
because
it might
if
go
it's a
kaboom?
real shadow sword, or like if it's a real chaos sword, or a real Logris type sword, that would be the thing. Or maybe she's wielding a hard pattern sword, which could slice through anything.
Shadow pattern sword, That's what I'm saying. She's got something stronger, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
When you go to mecha, when you use your mecha thingy, does that make your weapon get bigger? No, it's a serious question, actually. I'm just wondering if it's better to give it to Alex. If it makes his weapon, if it makes the sword get bigger, if he goes mecha Alex and he's got the giant sword, Zog killing sword.
With certain special weapons, which that is not one of them, yes, it would. If he tried doing the Zog killing thing with the mecha, he'd be wielding basically a toothpick against Zog, which would be funny in of itself.
No. Yeah, unguard, ching 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 ching, whack whack whack. But he'd still be doing more damage potentially.
Yes.
Just something to keep in mind for the final battle.
There's a lot of different ways that shit could go, but you guys are still in the gather information phase.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Well, we're strapping young men here. We should probably open up the temple doors and see what's inside.
These stone doors refuse to open, pretty much to since you managed to fuck up your lightsaber and all, to anything that you can do to them. But from here, there are other interesting places. There seems to be a.
And I go.
There is one of these that is like this, except it's completely black.
Yeah.
And closed.
Yeah. Closed, is it?
Yes. And there's also another temple which looks like this. Ignore the black dots. And also you can, of course, go to that weird city with the 3 different holes and the giant slee stack head. Why do I have the feeling you guys are just going to grab this whole area by its back legs and butt fuck it in the submission?
Yeah, well, we're on a roll. All right, so the weird temple had either the black pylon or another temple, or it goes back to the ruined city.
Well, let's check out the pylon right quick.
It's black. Yeah. It doesn't open. You don't know how to open it, but
I used to know how to open these things. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
What are they?
I used to have a skill in opening them. If it is anything like the normal pylons, they can be used for teleporting between locations. When you open it up, there's a tray thing in there with multiple crystals, and depending on how you use the crystals, you can use it to teleport to other like pylons. If my vague memory serves, from when we encountered these in the cubicle jungle within the KBC building.
How many real life years ago was that, Pete?
8, 10.
Nice. Cool. I just wanted to have you say it for the viewers at home.
Are they magic then?
It was some sort of pseudo tech. Whether or not it's magic, whether or not it's such a high technology, it's considered magic.
So are they magic? Because my glasses work.
No.
All right.
They're basically from the Slee stacks, which seemed to be a advanced civilization that fell into ruin.
Can I use one of my future build and repair skills to see if I can figure out how to open it or anything?
You really don't have enough information on this particular one to go on because there's no slots, there's no wiring, there's nothing.
Did you have a gem or something that you would put above the entrance and that
take a refill there, Pete? Take a refill. Yes, the pylon keys, of course.
The pylon keys, yes, that's what it was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you can basically a gem or a key which you would then place above the entrance, and that would cause the door to disappear. It wouldn't slide open, it would vanish, it would actually disappear. Take 2 cards. Oh, do you guys have any crap cards before I do a refill?
No, I have 2 good cards.
All right.
Well, potentially a good card 1.
Yeah. No. All right.
Cool.
Excuse me.
So, you guys have checked out the pylon. Basically, there seems to be 2 things that can't be opened with what you have right now. One's a weird old temple. The other is the black pylon. From there, you go to another temple, which I put the picture of the various pillars up with the 3 black dots. Or you can go to a city, or you can go back to the stone bridge over the crevasse.
So maybe we'll find one of the keys in the city.
Yeah, or the other temple.
Right.
So, which
the temple with the throat? You said that there's 3. Hold on, let me look at the picture.
The city has 3 different entrances. The temple itself has 3 pillars. They seem to like the number 3 here for some reason.
Oh, they're just pillars. There's nothing else about them, though.
Well, there's a temple in there somewhere. I don't have the complete picture of it and stuff, but that gives you an idea. It's pretty much into ruins and stuff. Would you like to go over and examine it a bit?
Might as well before it's right there.
Yeah, no problem. And let's see, inside of the temple itself is an empty antechamber. It has a sundial set into the floor, which is odd because sunlight doesn't reach this far into the room. There's also a solid stone door at the back, and at the top of the door frame is a sculptured relief high on the wall of two hands touching. One of the hands is convex, the other is concave. Yeah, that's about it in here. It's a lot. This place was obviously built by non-humans for non-humans. The hands have 3 fingers. So you. Stop flashing King's gang signs, you naughty boy. Do you know what I mean by convex and concave?
Like that, and
I thought you meant like.
The convex one, the hand sticks out of the wall like it's in bas relief. The concave one, it dents into the wall.
Oh, okay. So like you do, like
you
could put your hand into the impression.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
So, like, you could put your hand on it, like, and mimic the way the hands look?
Yes, totally.
All right, I'm going to go kill myself right quick. Let's try this.
Okay, beautiful.
No problem. Putting your hand on the one that's convex, the one that sticks out, doesn't help. But when you put your one into concave, then the door goes, wow, and it kind of shimmers and disappears.
Okay.
And inside is a chamber which illuminates as soon as you look at it, and it has this in there. It seems to be a reveal. It seems to be a table with a bunch of different colored gems and stuff in it.
That's the teleportation stuff. If it does what it does, that or does it different.
Yeah. And when you when you're looking at it, then now I apologize, I have jungle background, but this is as good as I can get. Reveal, a flat 2-dimensional red figure appears, and it says welcome in kind of a machine-like voice. It begins walking toward you guys.
I wait for it.
It stops and says, "Excuse me," as you're standing in its way.
Get out of its way.
It exits the chamber and motions toward the door, which goes, and then it gestures at the top. I am the guardian. How may I be of service? Ah, the chosen one. It turns so that it is generally facing Kinley.
Huh?
Hail, chosen one.
Ah, crap.
Take a card for being super duper heroic. Ah, shit. Shut up.
So how do we travel using the pylons?
The pylons will help you travel, but you need them not, for you are the type of creatures that may travel much more freely than those that built this place. Here you must stop one of the generals. To defeat he who the chosen one must attempt to defeat, You must first remove the generals, otherwise they will be unstoppable.
What, one general or all generals?
One of the generals is here. Other generals are elsewhere.
Which general is here?
The one that makes things that are put onto the creatures so that they become half machine and half creature.
So the four-armed guy.
Gadros.
Yeah.
Is the four-armed guy.
Where is
Guy,
Zog?
half man, half machine, half
Yeah.
creature, half machine.
Zog is here, but not here. Zog is everywhere, but nowhere. Zog will come only when the time is at hand. Whether Zog has the support of its generals or not, only you will be able to determine. You must succeed in your goal, chosen one.
Can others help in the fight against the generals?
Of course, all are welcome to defeat the generals.
Okay, so it doesn't just have to be the chosen one.
No, the chosen one's purpose is to slay Zog.
Can the gems in the pylons be used for anything else besides travel?
Of course. You remember when you were here before. Combining gems of different color has different effects, but beware, sometimes they explode.
That's right. But it has been many years and my memories have been tampered with, so I can't recall everything.
Indeed. The reason that the general with the arms is here is because they are harvesting the creatures.
The slee stacks,
No, the large creatures.
or the dinosaurs as such, the reptilian large creatures, you mean?
The reptilian creatures, indeed, although the Sleestack are technically reptilian as well.
Yes.
But the large reptilian creatures are being harvested. It is to the east of here, through the jungles. You are free to do what you want, except within this pylon. I have sealed it against you. However, I will answer any questions that you have. One question
Why would you
each.
see this pylon against us?
Because if you change the stones within here, then it will disrupt things elsewhere, not just here. However, I am the interface. Who else has a question?
How much would woodchuck chuck wood?
It waits. It just
How do we
sits there.
open up the temple?
The temple may be opened only with the correct sequence and stones, not the stones that you are thinking of. Other stones you have not seen. Do not worry about that temple. It has nothing in it you need yet.
Yet. TBD.
Correct. Descartes, Pete.
Yeah. All right.
I'm sure that the sequence will get a whole lot easier when shit is determined from there, but I literally have so many different fucking zones and shit going that, yes, not everything is determined. However, can you imagine buying this as a finished product? Too much shit.
I want the DLC now. What the shit?
Is there any other pressing serious questions that you guys can think of?
After you have done,
ask, where do we find the general?
Yes, that's could be quite useful. Doc, anything?
keep in mind, after you are done talking to me, you may be able to find out limited information within the Library of Skulls in the city of the Sleestacks.
And where's that? When we
The
close by?
ruined city over there with the free openings.
Yeah.
Is what he's talking about.
Just wanted to make sure.
I'm assuming. Yep, but yes.
Beware of the dinosaur guarding the city of the Slee Stacks. It is very fast, and it has a child. And it hates everything except Slee Stacks.
Child.
Child dinosaur. A baby. A small
You say
one.
child. I say leverage.
Take a card for just being ruthless.
All right, so the library may have. I was thinking whether or not.
Did he answer or did he not? When I asked him where the general was.
Yeah, you've asked your question though. I'm just trying to work out if there's any other question to ask besides that. The only other thing I could think of is potentially whether or not we ask where there's a gate to leave this zone in case we decide we need to leave in a hurry. But we may find information about that in the library in the ruined city. All right, I'll ask about the general.
You said we do not need the pillars or the stones to travel, because we are the kind of beings that can travel without the need of those. Are you referring to something?
It stands motionless. It kind of does a weird shimmering thing.
What is in the three-pillared temple?
That is the Builder's Temple. That is where I was. It turns to face McKay. Yours is the last question. What do you wish to know about the world or multiverse?
Or multiverse, interesting.
I'm sorry, I didn't know we were working off charges here.
Didn't you hear him say we only had one question each?
No.
I don't listen to answers. I just ask the questions here.
I'm missing a lot at the moment, so I can't hear. When you put on that voice, I can't hear.
Yeah. That's exactly why he has this voice.
Oh, I wonder if he's the red AI.
Hmm.
All right.
You have too many cards again, Pete.
Yes. I've got 2 replenishers now. Did we want to ask about the general or ask something a bit more broad?
Maybe ask how to defeat him.
With the multiverse thing, what do we need to know about the multiverse?
All right.
Whoa.
Yes.
With the what its proper name is, the halfway in house.
In what regard?
You could ask him at least what zone it's in. If we know what the building's called, the proper name for it, which I'm sure you were told, but I've forgotten it already.
As in how to get there?
Yeah.
So, all right. So do we ask him how do we get to the halfway in, or do we ask what Doc suggested? What do we need to know about the multiverse?
I'm thinking asking him a question as vague as that, it's not going to give a good response. Especially knowing Logan.
No, what I was asking is like, do we ask about something like about?
Oh, do we? Sorry.
Right. No,
sorry,
I'm not asking him about it. Right.
Yeah.
Tell
Sorry.
Everything about the multiverse. Oh shit.
Give us 3 more wishes. I can't do that. Give us more genies then. Damn.
This is awesome.
Yeah. Ask about the halfway in.
As in how to get there, or
The fastest way there.
all right.
I would definitely
No, that we can get there.
Yes. What is the fastest way we can get to the halfway in?
Yeah, but what's the actual name? There was an actual name for it. They call it the halfway in.
Yeah, I'm not sure the name for it will help us. So
I think you're more likely to get a proper answer if you use the correct name for it. If you use a name that other people use, then it probably will say, I don't know what you're talking about.
And then we ask a different question.
Because no one can remember the name of the actual.
You guys didn't write that down? Wow.
I was doing stuff.
Joseph masturbating furiously in the background.
We get memory roll for.
Well, I know Secundus is the person that runs the halfway in, but I didn't note down what the other name was because it was a bit of a distortion at the time Logan said it. So I thought I'll find out when we ever meet. Whenever we get there, then I'll find it out and note it down.
We get memory roll.
Yes, you're negative 30 because it was in foreign.
It was in foreign.
Yeah, foreign language.
What?
Yeah,
What do you mean it was in foreign?
foreign. The name is not a normal, standard, nice name that's easy to remember.
Being that the doc is fluent in Latin, is the doc at a negative?
What?
Being that the doc is fluent in Latin.
Yes, he's not in. Oh, if you've got 6-year bear in Latin, no negative.
Yeah, I'm fluent in Latin.
Fuck you. And
I wasn't sure about the U, but I knew doc was
Yeah,
fluent in Latin.
I get it.
I was pretty sure it was a no.
Fine. Right.
It
The
was something
proper.
like the house of something or other.
Yes, that's exactly right. I will even, since he made it at negative 30, I will even put it into the chat thing. Yep. Here's your memory at negative 30 there.